who's the antagonist? Who is that guy?
The Hot Train has ended. Thank you all very much. Oh my gosh.
Okay, like, wow, why am I so close to the exit? Okay, apparently this is botany. Apparently this is botany, and wow, okay, Twitch, don't be annoying now. I closed that, thank you.
Thank you guys very much for the generosity.
So we came in from that side. That's why there's so many leaks. It's because it's botany. Okay. Which one do I have on right now? Sorry. I always forget that that's what that does. Huh? Oh, was it already? Might be. Hmm? Is it a level 3? No, it's level 1. Come on. Let me in. Oh no. Not another one of these. Oh dear. What's that? What's that noise? Time frame symptom description. Okay, so day 1, headaches, sinus pressure, ice pick headaches, tinnitus, fullness in ears. Day 1, eye strain, photophobia, blurry vision, floaters, some instances of conjunctival, excuse me, hemorrhage. Conjunctival. So like in your eyeballs? Day 5, so starting on day 5, insomnia, trouble sleeping, sleep paralysis, disturbances during hypnagogic or hypnopompic states, high cortisol levels. Day 7, cognitive decline, visual manifestations, visual and auditory hallucinations, confusion, brain fog, dissociative memory loss. Day 30, breathing difficulties, cough, low-grade asthma, lower blood oxygen levels. Day 45, dehydration, gaunt appearance, unable to intake nutrients by mouth, constricted veins, difficult to detect for needle insertion, deep amber-colored urine. Day 60, death, cardiac arrest after succumbing to symptoms. Day 61, fruiting bodies, which is what I assume is happening right here. Development of a fungal growth on the back of tongue observed during algor mortis, positive cryptococcal test.
Ugh. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this battery because I am low-ish.
So I should be full up now. Cool. Yeah, that is unpleasant. To Founder's office. Okay, I gotta find the breaker to get into the Founder's office. Gotcha. Laboratory 1. Only security level 1, shockingly. Oh. One of these!
We came so far. Further than anyone would have expected. This place is proof of our will, our perseverance, our vision. Soon the canal will speak.
What is going on in that brain? Okay, let's read our email. Decontamination malfunction from Paul Vargas in engineering to Kenneth Murphy, the lead engineer. Hi, Ken. The automated sensor in decontamination is malfunctioning. It can identify contaminants, but it can't communicate the chemical formula necessary to sanitize. Until I can get it fixed, we work around it by manually entering in the chemical formula. I'll put up a sign to inform the rest of the crew that use the main control lab. Huh. What's going on in your diary here? So this is January of 79. Woke up in the past again, missing chunks of time. I feel like I need to be somewhere. It's like waking up from a dream I can't remember. And that voice. My voice. Oh boy. And a month later, together. This is Kenneth's terminal? Yeah, okay. So I see... the vent. I can't get into the founder's office without touching the breaker, but I don't know. Is this the breaker? Or is this another door? This is not on. Whatever it is not on. So I think we're going... Oh! We got two that are not on. Okay, that's the chemical lab. This one doesn't necessarily have a name on it, but it's probably... Okay, the ventilation system is open. God, the noise we make when we're in the vents is just... It's, I don't know, there's something about it. Ooh. There's an up and a down.
That's a lot of blood.
Overflow is at 100% capacity. Cistern is at 100% capacity. Okay, let me save. Sorry, I'm gonna do that forever. This entire game. Okay, so right now we're just... Canal is a thing. And now flooding. We have to deal with the flooding. The overflow is flooded. However, the cistern should be accessible. Okay. So we go up. I mean, both say that they're at 100%. Am I not allowed up? I have to go down. What's happening? Oh, jeez. So... I need to do something.
I got to do something here.
Can I can't interact with that screen. Okay. Let me make sure there's not something up high, down low. Oh, you know what? I can kind of see it. That doesn't really go anywhere. The hall. Oh! Hello. Oh. Ooh, I don't like that. Why is it so dark? What's on the window? I think that might be a break. Well, maybe it's not a breaker screen.
Hi, Ginger.
I'm just kind of hugging left. Oh. Maria's terminal. Okay. I need Maria's ID. Okay. If I find it, I'll type it in. I don't like that lighting. I don't like that. Okay. What is... I feel like I'm being set up. I see places to hide. The whole access override. Maybe I get Maria's and then that'll get me the override. Is that what we're going for here? Did I just like miss it as I wandered through the mess hall? You know what? I'm gonna put my zapper on. The tear in the curtain looks suspect as hell before you got closer. You thought it was a surface stain. I couldn't tell from a ah! Oh. Why didn't it come for me? Okay, I'm just gonna say what I'm thinking. Because I don't know who this guy is, and I was gonna say I wondered if he was the guy that locked himself in the vestibule that we never found. We never found him. We just found his, like, ID somewhere. What if... So, and we just read Kenneth's terminal that was like, I'm hearing a voice. It's my voice. I'm talking to me. What if... What if that's us? What was that noise? I really thought that was going to be like a cue or running. Maria? For realsies, where is your... Wait, what if... What if the tear is here because that's Maria? How do I get a, Oh God, what would I use? Which one would I use? Would I use this one? Would I use this one? I just want to be able to zoom in real good. It's a nice idea, but I don't think this is gonna do it. Whoo.
Hi, horror.
The fuck was that scare? Wait a minute. What was the, what did the note say? Hang on. Oh, I have to go pretty far back. I don't know if it's, what was the day that it said you get hallucinations? These are all batteries. I feel like I'm missing something right in front of me. This area is not that big. I should do... I'm not already... This isn't Maria's, is it? 1154? I don't think so. 4554. Okay, it's not giving me an error message. Okay. Oh, it's literally right there. Yeah, there it is. That's why that scare was there. I was about to say maybe the scare is to draw my attention to something else. 61449. Okay. Little baby's ice cream demon. Okay, what's up, Maria? What's in your terminal? From Maria Ivanov, chief physician. Okay. We've had some physician memos, but not from the chief physician to the founder, William Davis. I discovered something in the arbor. It is a large animal that does not appear to be alive. I think this is what some of the others saw. You must go and see. Then we need to get it to main control lab. And then from the founder back to Maria. I went back to the arbor to save as much of the fluids from the dissection as possible, but I had to let most of it soak into the soil. I wish circumstances were more jovial, but I'm grateful to be able to share this moment with you, Maria. This is an absolute marvel, a native being of the moon. Oh, no. It's like Moon Yeti, Moon Sasquatch. From Maria to all crew. Hello, team. There is a potential illness going around. Until we know more, STIP is in effect. Report at the first sign of any symptoms. Isolate if feeling ill. Wipe down surfaces frequently. Wear provided masks. Visit the lab for cultures to be taken. One of us doctors will always be in the main control lab, so stop by at any time. A sleeping area will be set up for you in a designated isolation zone, and your meals will be delivered for the length of your isolation period. Chem will be conducting recurring surface swabs and used air filter testing. Bio will handle pre-incinerator wastewater analysis. Engineering will be replacing all air filters with high-efficiency particulate air filters over the next 48 hours. Reach out to the medical team with any questions. Thank you. You think they took any .exe. I was expecting a diary. .bat. Finding where doors found opening doors. Please terminate this program. Okay. It opened that door. Is that the door I think it opened? This is where we first came into this little area, right? Or is this a different... I hear walking. Oh, it is here. Oh, it is here. I'm in a corner. Oh! It's going that way. Okay, it's circling to our left. I'm gonna go this way if I can. Okay. I cannot close that door, unfortunately. Alright. Diary. Jan's diary. Oh, there's a lot in here. January 1978. Can I... No, I can't read this. Terrain biomarkers detected. More details soon. Can't wait for radiocarbon results. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep thinking about what types of ancient life could have left these biomarker assemblages in these samples and from how long ago. As excited as I am, it doesn't feel right celebrating this without Edith. He did sneak up on me that one time. I gotta be careful. Okay, several months later in August, proteinogenic amino acids. After everything, it has all been worth it. This is momentous life right here, right now with us on the moon. Maybe the canal harbors a more hospitable environment for certain organic material. After I get the next experiments logged and prepped tomorrow, I need to talk with Barbara. Oh boy. About a month later, what I'm experiencing does not fill me with confidence. The loss of time, the hallucinations. And yet, I embrace it. I embrace the process. Because we could have lost time easily. One more. About a week later, I hear it now. The canal is our only way to go on together. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, I don't have my zapper on. I thought I had my zapper on. I took my zapper off. No. Ooh, he can spot you real good. From real far. Okay, I'm here. Speaking of, let me put my zapper on. Oh, darn it. I gotta reopen. Okay, what was it? It was like 6159 or some shit. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. It's actually the first time where I've died and it hadn't, like... There he is. Oh. Oh. God damn it. Yeah, that's the first time that it's actually had a scare repeat like that. This game's been pretty good about not having those. 4-9. Okay. Oh. 6, 1, 4, 9. Okay. Right. I don't know that if it matters that I click on all these, but I'm going to because I want credit. Okay. Oh. I can't see it. Okay, I think it went by. Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh! I decided to come here to just do a safety save because I didn't want to have to do that part again. I thought she went the other way, my guy. I don't know yet if he can pull me out from under things, because the robots couldn't, but he's not a robot. Okay. Oh, I'm coming back to my corner. Hey, how's it going? So, gosh, so if the hallucinations seem to set in after a few months. So we could have lost a lot of time. I can't get myself lined up in a good way here. Okay, I guess that works, as long as he doesn't spot me like he did last time. Oh, it's the hollyhock. Like holding my breath here. I found the breaker. Oh, it's so dark. Visual manifestations start. Oh, visual manifestations start day 7. I was thinking that was one of the later ones. That's the only breaker I found. Wait, hang on. I had to have missed something then. No, this opened. Right? This wasn't open before. Oh! An EL9. So, what do I do to...
Hi, Meep. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody.
Just so you know, we're kind of at the last stretch of routine, so if anyone's avoiding
Spoilers, just be aware.
what did I... Wait. So where am I going? Hang on. Ooh, so hang on. Cistern should be accessible, but I can't seem to find my way to the cistern. There's an EL9 contamination. I need to find the chemical lab. I did find it. I have to find make the disinfectant myself. I found the chemical lab, but the door is not lit up, and I never found the breaker for it. I found the breaker to, like, get out of that little area where I was. But now everything... But since I've done that, now it's all connected. He could be anywhere. Speaking of. Speaking of. Hi, Rudy. There's also that override code, and I never found the override code, right?
Meep, I hope you had a good stream. What were you up to tonight?
Also, if anyone needs to take off to take care of yourself, please do. So, like, this is the founder's office, which we will need. But what I really need is to be able to get in the red door. But I have not found, the breaker for it. I only found the breaker for the main door, quote unquote. Which... let me come back through here, which is great and all, that it's all linked up now, but... excuse me. Oh, hell yeah, Everhood. So... we've got some everything is all this... it said the cistern should be accessible, but... it says that it's at 100% capacity, and I don't know how to get in there. And then... yeah, because if I go through here, I'll get to the cistern. Or not the cistern, but the area that was like, I should be able to deal with the cistern and flooding and blah blah blah. And I never did suss out this. And the minute I go under that, yeah, he can come bother me, essentially. But then I think there was like the override code too that I didn't find, right? Because I got into Maria's terminal and I opened up some doors, but I never got an override code. So I need, I'm wondering. Yeah, I don't... And I couldn't find anything to mess with at this terminal either. Let me just drop right in there. Gross. Bad idea. I like how you can get, like, right up on this. Got these lovely ladders to nowhere. I don't see anything. Is there a door? Is there, maybe there's just another door that opened that I haven't stumbled into? Or this was the override, right? Access override. Yeah, to get in here. I wonder. I'm gonna try this. Damn. What? Gosh. I wonder if I just missed a door. I feel like I should have the code if I'm gonna go in there. Hi, Shadow. What the fuck was that noise? I don't like that. The fuck was that? Why was it so loud? It was me, but why? Nope, don't like it. he over there somehow? Oh, yep. He spotted me. Hi, Lou. Okay. Well, at least I saved after I did all that stuff.
How's it going? Hi, Cod.
Not sure where Monstar is right now. What were we up to this evening? Okay, he's all the way over there. Guess we'll just chill here. Yeah, I just need to follow him that way and just see if there's either a door I missed or if there was something more in that one room where I read the long diary.
Get cozy, get coffee,
Raiders, just so you know, we are at the last big stretch of game for routine, so if you are trying to avoid spoilers, do be aware that we are kind of in the finale-ish. I don't think we're really in the true finale till we make it to the canal, but we're getting there.
If anyone needs to get their self-care on, especially Lou, we do end streams for a reason. Stop yelling! Also, how did you end up over here?
I don't like just sitting here, but I know the moment I pop out, he's gonna show back up. Do an art in Warframe? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, because like all I saw in here... Crossed this before. There's that... Yeah, that's kind of lit up, but there's like nothing over there. I read the whole diary in here.
Leafling, hello.
And there's a bunch of batteries. Oh.
Hi. I was just telling Lou just came out right too. Welcome in, everybody. We are at kind of like the last big stretch of routine, so if you're avoided spoilers, just be aware. Okay. Okay, last time I was able to walk it.
and I was okay to walk it. I'm gonna kind of... It's not really anywhere. Oh, there's a vent there. I didn't go in the vent. Let's do it. Okay. I really like this game. I had one puzzle last stream that made me a little mad, mostly because I was doing it right, but not quite right. And it took like way longer than it should have. Are we in the chem lab? Oh, hell yes. Save that game. But overall, this game is quite good. Yellow-9 solution into the disinfectant compiler. Main control lab decontamination. Reminder to source new sample for EL9 testing from the cistern. So I need to get into the cistern to get that to then come here. But I haven't been able to get into the cistern. Do you guys have an override for me? Oh, excuse me.
That was a lot of science talk. This is more science talk.
Okay, so there's a lot of things I could potentially use to make this, but I'm not... I need a new... I'm sorry?
Gonna handle your nighttime chores? Hell yeah.
Okay. Base notes, water, isopropyl alcohol, propylene glycol, ethanol. That sounds like a base. It do indeed. But I need a new sample? Or is that a sample that I can use?
Oh.
Okay, maybe... I can mess with this? Hang on. Oh! Oh boy. So, I need... Hang on, let me look at the computer screen again. I need... Okay. 2 actives and a stabilizer and a base. So this is... I was gonna... a good base might be isopropyl alcohol. Just because it doesn't seem to have a negative. Doesn't seem to have a downside. And then... Let me look at these potential actives. Oh, hang on. Let me check. Oh, okay. Whew.
Trying to do the science when you are not the science man.
Neutral it's a neutral solvent. Okay. Okay, silver's good. Silver and copper, maybe? Or maybe chlorhexidine? So let's keep silver, but then maybe switch the second active to... Let's clear. And then stabilizer. their actives. Stabilizer, stabilizer. Stabilizers. Okay, citric acid, maybe. Or we could switch it to copper and do sodium bicarbonate. Okay. Base plus active one. Okay. That one suggests using copper, so maybe I switch it to copper, which was my other thought. And then do, because we're not using peroxide, so we could use sodium bicarbonate. Fail effectiveness 50%. Okay. Let's just for shits and giggles, let's switch copper to what I had before and test it, and then we can try something other than sodium bicarbonate if this is a big fail. Worse. Okay. So what if we keep the copper? Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, I must do science.
What if... Okay, let me put it back on. So it really seemed like that they were putting copper, question mark. We do copper and silver, but then do... What was it? This. This seems... They said it would make it potentially too viscous, but what if it works? What if it works? Okay, 50 is like the highest we can get right now. I'm just gonna keep testing with different stabilizers and see.
Thank you for space.
50% seems to be the best I can get. So, hang on. If I switched it off of silver and did something else. What if I kept... Okay, let me put sodium bicarbonate back on. But we changed off of silver ions. It's like highly compatible, but EDTA can make it not so good. What if I... Wait, didn't I already try this? No, I did it silver chloro. Still only 50% effectiveness. What if I do... What if I do EDTA? Testing. 75%. Okay, so we're getting there. What if I switch this back to silver, though? Nope, not copper, copper. What if we... I get the impression we can't do copper, copper. But what if we can? What if we can? Hang on. I'm making a presumption. Okay, still 75%, so I'm gonna say that that's... What if I could do copper, copper? Okay, I think it is this. I'm just gonna keep doing this. We're gonna, I don't think we can brute force this, so we're gonna... 75%. I don't think feed all is what we want to use, but it's fine. We're just gonna try a bunch of things, since I'm allowed to.
Oh my gosh, Galaxy Mom, I totally missed your follow. Thank you very much.
I hate when that happens, when you're just like, you totally miss a follow.
iTunes.
Main control laboratory accessible. I did it. Formula assigned to decontamination chamber. Oh, I did it. Okay, so now I need to get to the main lab, which is where? I'm a save.
Oh, thank you, dude.
Oh boy. Okay, so wait, hang on, let me double check my tasks. So, contamination completed has been compiled. The main control laboratory should now be accessible. Okay, so we're still working on flooding and canal. I have not found the main control lab. Oh. I'm making a presumption I gotta just go back out here, yeah? Oh boy, I can't wait. He's nowhere near me, which means he's either very close and about to start moving, or he's on the other side of this part of the map, and I'm gonna have to wait for him to come all the way back down, because I don't know where he is. I just heard him, though. Hey, buddy. I hear ya. I can't see ya, but I hear ya, and I don't want to leave this vent till I'm sure you're not gonna grab me. Nope. And I don't... I get the impression he can't grab you through little things like this, but I think the moment that I'm considered outside of the doggy door here... Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Are you walking away from me, bud? Yeah, he's walking away from me. I don't know if he turns around at any point, though, because I'm not actually... You just keep going. Let's break line of sight. Okay. Oh, la la la.
My accent.
It's, oh. You know what? I don't know if I even want to do this, but it's... Main control lab is now accessible.
That's a difficult question to answer, because that's kind of technically from
A bunch of places. I legit don't even know what they mean by main lab, to be honest. Wasn't that, was it? That's the decon. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna save again. Ha 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 ha. Main lab. I guess I just circle again until I see a door that's open that wasn't open before. Sorry, I just realized that my light's on my gun. My, what'd you miss? Well, I got the EL9 solution made, but I need to get to the main lab, which I don't actually know where that is. And I still don't have an override code for... Yeah, I hear you on the other side of that wall. I still don't have an override code for this spot over here, question mark, but maybe I don't need one if I don't know. I need to get into the main lab, but I don't actually know which one's the main lab. So I'm just, right now I'm just kind of circling. Because this is to get into the cistern, I think. I got through the vent to get into the laboratory where I make the compound, but so now I have access to the main lab, but that's a huge question mark for me. I'm like, what do you mean the main lab? All these doors are locked. So. And I've gotten grabbed a bunch. Unfortunately, they're making up for the fact that I did that whole puzzle. Took way too long doing that puzzle last time, and they never bothered me. They're making up for it. Where? I'm trying to think. Where else would I go? Very thoughtful of the bystander. Well, what happened was they grabbed me and then they basically disappeared and then they showed up one more time, but then they went and like stood in a corner and left me alone. Like the whole time I was doing that puzzle. I wasn't complaining. I kind of wish they were menacing me a little bit by the end of it, but you know. Cause like, I'm over here like, I really want to stop having to circle this area. I really want to stop having to circle this area. It's very high stress, but I can't find the override code. And I don't know where the main lab is. I don't know what they mean by that. Cause I saw chem lab. Is the main lab all the way back? Do I need to go back? And then come back through? Because I can't go into the decon without making the thingy. And boy, howdy, they very smart in this chapter. They're very smart. Here, I'll pull up my tasks again. So, well, it says contamination completed. But maybe I just need to walk into the decon chamber and it'll take me there? I don't know. Cistern is accessible, however I need... Okay, this finally updated. I need somebody's ID to open the gate. Do I just use Maria's? Surely not. Surely not. It looked like it was a special code, but maybe. All right, if you're going left, if you're going that way, I'm gonna go try Maria's number as the override code. Because I already used it on her computer. Nope, that doesn't work. It's not hers. What if it's just mine? 1151 or whatever. I don't remember whose this is. It's not my. I don't think it's ours actually. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just missed an ID along the way. Yeah, we got rid of ours a while back. We keep slapping other ones on and using others. Because I can't even think about getting into the founder's office until I've dealt with all this, I assume, because that's not even on the list. I mean, it's in the canal. It's like, I gotta get level 3, but then I don't think I could go into the founder's office. I guess I can backtrack and double check, but I don't think so. Maybe I just missed it. Which it'll be back this way, I think. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to check. Exactly. It might just, because I keep thinking there's just like a door that I haven't used. Let me double check. Because I remember seeing a sign that said Founders, but I don't remember where it was. It's just across from here. Well, it can't be across from here. From across from here is how I opened that, right? Or not? Is it this? This is the founder's office. It's not lit up. I never found the breaker. There's like no breaker. The only breaker I found is the one that let me back into this room. And then previously when I circled, I found Please no. Don't be that close to me. Yeah, I never found... Also, that's a really awkward spot. Every time I come out through here... Okay, I was like, I keep thinking I'm out from under this grate, but I'm not out from under it until I'm all the way over here. So... I'll loop again and see if I can either find another ID that I missed, because I initially missed Maria's ID. I can follow him back to that one spot and see if Jan's ID would get me in. How's it going, buddy? Oh, hey, how's it? Yeah, he could see me. He got good eyesight. Now, be on your way. So I also looked through that tear at that in there just to see if I like could make out somebody's like ID number or something in there, and that's a no-go. From what I could tell. I did try my tool on the override code thing just to be like, hey man, by the way. I think we're okay to walk. He should be just around the corner. It's very dark in here, but the batteries are really obvious, so and I already read the diary and everything, so I don't think I missed anything. I could be wrong, but doesn't seem to be anything else to interact with here. Now I gotta wait for him to go back through, because I've chosen to loop again. I feel like I should have found the override key by now, so I gotta just be missing it. He doesn't spend a lot of time in that room though, so you kind of have to like go. You kind of gotta fucking go. Like maybe it's in this little spot? There's something I'm missing? I don't know. The override code will get us into the cistern, which I think I have to go to anyway because they implied I would need a sample from the cistern to do the stuff in the lab. But I don't know how to get into where's the main lab? It just said, it's now accessible. And I'm like, sweet, where is it? I can't find it. I'm being very, very careful here simply because of how easily this guy is actually very smart and grabs you very easily. Okay. I wonder, could I come around to this side? Yeah, this might be better because it doesn't have... what do I got on? I guess it doesn't really matter what I got on right now. I might be able to go into the other room at the entrance, but I don't know if there's a step in between or not. So the decon's open, but I have to make the disinfectant. It doesn't work. I have to make the disinfectant.
Hi, Isha.
Oh, he's taking Do not go stand in a corner in that hallway. There's nowhere for me to go. What's taking him so long? I think he's gone to stand in a corner, and I don't like it. Triple checking there's not an ID here. Okay, I know he can't see me if he comes through if I'm in this corner. But now I'm concerned that he's gone to stand in a corner in a hallway that I must traverse. I'm very confused. I guess it wouldn't hurt anything if he got me, because it's not like I've done anything. Where is he? I hear the be careful noise, but I don't hear him. Like, he sounds so close. But he's not moving. What is happening? Are we having a Marley moment? I think we got him to move. I think he was like in the darkness right there. I don't know what was going on. So I went in here. I'll check in the lab just in case. But I feel like I looked over the lab pretty good. And that seemed to be the only place I could go back here, but let's just
be quadruple checking.
That is the correct response. Okay. So yeah, these are all the things I used to... Oh! It actually told me when the active's there too. Oh, interesting. But I used all of these to do the thing, and so now it's like, congratulations, main control laboratory is accessible. Formula assigned to decontamination chamber. So maybe I just need to walk into the decon chamber, and it's just gonna magically do it, and I can go to the main lab from there. I think I meant to do that on my last loop, and I just got distracted and did not actually do so. So... this loop may have been for nothing. But that's okay. We got to have a moment with either. He was either in the darkness or he was invisible. It was one of the two. Alright. Since I don't know where he is, we're gonna hide under the table. Missed all this game, so you have no idea what's happening. That's okay. Part 1 is up on the YouTube. Part 2 is gonna go up on Tuesday. I'm trying to find a good, since I'm gonna be having less VODs going forward. I'm trying to decide how if I want to do that or if I want to chop them into more parts. I used to like chopping them into more parts, but that is more time consuming than just putting up the VOD with the BRBs snipped out if I take one. This is antagonist, dos. Is he coming? I keep thinking I'm hearing him. And the thing is, I don't want to get too close to that spot. Like, I think this crack is so that I can watch him, but I think if I'm too close to it, he might be able to see me. This table goes far enough back, he might not be able to get me. Yeah, I hear him. He's coming. Yeah, we're kind of in the last big chunk. hear him stomping. Which direction are you coming from, my guy? I thought you were coming from over there. I'm half tempted to just... Yeah, he's coming. But I made the right call. Okay, so... Yeah, I meant to stick my head in the decon chamber when I... looked back this way the last time, and I just got distracted. And I didn't actually do it. Alright, let's step inside and see if it can do what it's... Like, maybe this is taking me to the main lab? Okay. God, that looks so... I love how that looks. Yes, EL9 has been detected. Yay! Okay. This is what I needed to do. Joe. Ah. Okay. Okay. This is where I was hoping it was going to take me. Hiding under one of these is useless. But I am going to do this, because what if he can just come through the wall? Because technically I'm... Look at that! He's been through here! Okay, real quick, I'm gonna hit play on this.
Such sorrow in her eyes. Or is it heartache? How lonely she must have been.
What are you talking about, my guy?
I'm here now.
Okay, so I'm here. You got an ID on you? You sure do. 1-1. It's the founder. 1173. Okay. Okay, I can get into the cistern now, I assume. Ooh. I did the tape recorder. I guess we should be paranoid, huh, after it took us that long? Because I hit the tape recorder, and I didn't see anything other than batteries and the ID. It's a pretty barren room. Not taking no chances. Oh, here we go. Medical evaluation. Summary: unidentified remains of unknown animal. General appearance: large animal, deceased, pale flesh, hairless. The vertebrate animal looks to be of the mammalia class with 10 limbs. The neck measures 120 centimeters. Examination shows an apple lodged within the long throat that was probably the cause of death. That's why they found them in the arbor. He came and tried to eat an apple. The digestive system consists of one stomach with 4 compartments. No apple was found in any of the compartments. Ovaries are present, but no evidence of a uterus or cervix. The mammary glands and internal sex organs suggest the animal is female, which also suggests the potential existence of a male mate. That's what Davis was talking about. Notes, due to the size of the subject, a partial autopsy had to occur at the site of discovery in the arbor, with much of the subject remaining there. Transport of the rest of the subject to the lab has been scheduled for tomorrow. The arbor has been closed off for the time being. Huh. Wonder why there were so many weird missing spaces in that note. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm gonna save. Well, okay, no. I'll save when I get to the little cistern spot. Is what I will do. I'm glad that guy can't fit in the vents. I may just thank you for appreciating the goat. Okay, so I presume... Okay, 1173. And he just went that way. It's me, the founder! Let me in. So I need a sample. And then... I guess I need to get to the main laboratory? Which... Gosh. Of course. Not that I've ever gotten the chance to actually fire it, but... I like a horror game that makes me want to walk instead of run, despite how terrified I am. Okay. So we are looking for a sample. And maybe doing something here will help with the flooding. I'm gonna go where the light is. Famous last words. If I put on... What was it? Is it this one? Which one has... Which one is it? Yeah, there is a bit of a light. It's just terrible. I guess there's nothing here. I don't like that there's a dead end I can hide in. What is that? Is it just light? I guess it's just light. It's this. Okay, the second one has the light. Haha. Wear PPE. Darn tootin'. The real war is what happens if you don't wear personal protective gear. Oh, jeez. I don't like this. We're gonna take the hug left. Oh my god, I am gonna need it. God damn it. Okay, this looks like an important room. Do I just leave? Okay. Okay, we're gonna continue to hug left. Anything over here? I can kind of go like this. Okay, that's a dead end. Oh, jeez. I was wondering if this was gonna happen. Yep. Time to go. Ugh. What in the hell? I was like, I didn't turn around, I just ran, so I know I did that right. Oh. 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 You know what? I know this is weird, but I kind of want to see if there's something floating. Since it flooded the, yeah, they were talking about, like, the long-necked, 10-limbed lady, basically. Don't ask me why I did that. It's because I played too much FromSoft and survival horror. It's just water. Okay. Oh. So I feel like, speaking of FromSoft, I feel like we have a potentially an Orphan of Kos situation going on here. What? Whoa. Okay, so the run didn't pause. Okay. This is baby. That was mommy. This is baby. Okay. Turn that off for now. Turn this on. And I hit that. Okay. Flooding is completed. Has been routed to the cistern. The overflow should be accessible now, so I can just walk in and go deal with that. Okay. Hey, look, it's all blue now. Look at the happy cyan. Oh boy, okay. Okay. I hear the Hollyhock video. Like, or what I think is the sound from the Hollyhock video. Oh my gosh. Let's put this back on. Dead end? Alright. I don't really want to zap this thing because I have a feeling it's not going to do much. But part of me is like, but I should try. Okay. We're so noisy! Open up the ladder. Alright. No other way? Okay. Okay. Save that data. Alright, hit me. We got stuff.
The canal. Whispers.
An ongoing cycle of natural actions and patterns.
Urging me forward.
I miss Icy.
Okay. One final moment. One last glance upon her face before I leave.
I miss Icy.
Hey, gang, remember when we were running from robots? Ah, Mathieu, the Jarot, the physicist. Patient and tether partner was Henry. Okay. Male, 49 years, physicist, barely conscious, confused, gaunt, extremely dehydrated. Patient arrived in an emergency situation from the canal location. He could not speak clearly and had issues with breathing. His general appearance was alarming, almost as if he were void of moisture. Okay, so it's been a few weeks, but Henry was the one that was Henry the one that insisted they go out? I think so. One of these two insisted they go out together. He could not speak clearly, but general appearance was alarming, almost as if he were void of moisture. Veins constricted, causing difficulties for IV insertion. Vitals were erratic but stabilized after we administered sedation. Patient has been put into medically induced coma and is being given fluids and medication intravenously. Judith Weber, psychologist, spoke with Jarot briefly before he was administered sodium thiopental for the MIC. A transcript has been requested. Okay, what else we got? Okay, this was August 78. The incident occurred at the canal observation experiment at the canal. During setup, Mathieu Jarot, physicists, went into a trance, quote unquote, and walked into the canal. Henry Becker, lead physicist, successfully retrieved Giraud via the tether connection. Giraud was in poor condition and had an emaciated appearance. He could not speak coherently and seemed confused. Back at the base, his condition worsened. He was put into a medically induced coma, what we just read, and given intravenous treatment for extreme dehydration. Approximately 12 hours later, Giraud went into cardiac arrest and died on the 29th of August 1978 at 8:25. Notes, a burial was held outside of the base for Giraud. Huh, oh. Williams Terminal. Oh, it should be, 1173, right? Yeah. Is there more? Oh my god, there's fucking more. February 10th, 79. Per the airlock ID log, at 2:73 LTC, Kenneth Murphy, lead engineer, left the base on his own. On-duty crew is sparse due to loss of life and current illness. No one saw Murphy leave, and he did not inform anyone of his plans. For safety reasons, the base is now on lockdown. Comms have been left on in the past in the event Murphy returns. What if I just had this thought? Oh gosh, what order do I do this in? Should we do diary first, or should I just go left to right? Let's do diary first. That's a lot of diary. I just had a thought because we don't. It's not 100. So we're getting like timelines of these experiments and like the canal and blah 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 blah, but we're not considering that we were asked to come up here. I mean, obviously we've definitely lost time, but you know, quote unquote, a week ago, meaning. Like, what? I'm gonna have to. This is like Kuon, actually. Funny enough, I need the diary entries laid out for me in like the order they were written, so that I can get a better grasp on this timeline. Because I was like, what if something about us getting out of decon set off some of the stuff that where we were like encountering the robots being extra lethal. Hi, Ogden. Okay, so this is his diary doesn't start till March of 79. A magnificent mammalian specimen, a true being of the moon. She holds so much history in the layers of her mind. Is this day by day? 20th, 22nd. The other entity that Henry encountered is still here. I can feel sadness that is not my own. April 5th. The others think they are hallucinations. They are mistaken. They are memories. June 4th. I slept in the main control lab last night. When it was just me and her, she spoke to me. Oh, no. June 29th. I know now. There is no place for us here, not in a conventional sense. The canal is the answer. July 12th. Just a few of us left now. It won't be long until we are all together. August 20th. It's time to join them. Before I go, I must look upon her one last time. But if he did that, then he didn't make it, because we found his ID on that. The game, you wish the game would let you. People have put online the timelines that they put together. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, do, 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 do. Upgrade. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so we can get into the founder's office, which is where we are. I just realized. Duh, we're in the founder's office just from the back end. So we've gotten to the founder's office. We're level 3, which means now we have to make the trek back to open the level 3 doors where we were before. You remember the body the guy found in the mall place? You think it was Matsu who they buried, but it could have been Kenneth. Ooh. Yeah, maybe. Media. Entity B. Recovery. Okay. Entity B, recovery. Okay. I forgot it would let me read it when I clicked. Hi, Carmina. There's the tree. Oh, wait. That's the arbor? So that's the tree it tried to eat the apple from. Interesting that it's specifically an apple. A second life form has been discovered, anatomically distinct from Entity A. Entity B was found by Maria Ivanov in the arbor and was already deceased upon discovery. Preliminary cause of death appears to be asphyxiation, likely resulting from choking on an apple, possibly due to incompatibility with human produce. See, that's so sad. Just, like, I know I'm scared of these entities, but, like, there's something here of, like, oh no. Like, it's just a creature. It's just an animal that, oh no, it made bad choice. That's so sad. You know what? I know I saved. I'm gonna save again. I'm gonna save again for my own peace of mind. Because I somehow don't trust myself. So now, our task should just be the canal. Now that the interface module has been upgraded to security level 3, I can return to the ward and access the restricted areas. I need to hurry. Oh, I can't just go out this way? Really? You're not just gonna let me out? Where's the breaker? What? I gotta go back this way? I did the upgrade, but I mean, like, it didn't... There's no, the door's not activated, so I can't just walk back through. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Sorry, I'm just listening to the music through the wall. Okay, so we just walk back through the overflow. Ha 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 ha. I'm sure everything will be fine. Oh, jump scaring me.
Don't give up.
So has this just been William talking to us this whole time? Okay, I'm gonna pull back on the stick so I don't have what happened to me last time happen. Hi, Nightingale. Okay.
Thank you for the lurk.
Alright, we are maxed out on our security level. I'm gonna do another time to touch more moongrass. I don't like how close that sounds. Oh, you did come here. Hi, yeah, just grab me, it's fine. They never came in here that whole time, but I guess I should have just gone out the door. It's fine. Vent. They look so happy when they snap us in half. Because I was gonna do like a quick save since we recently had a couple of moments where it like didn't say where we thought it would. And I was a little surprised. I never have my zapper on when I can. Huge man escaped from observation duty. I mean, he may not even be there this time since he got me. Sometimes. This game's pretty, Oh, it's time to go. It is time to go! Are you for real? Get me out of here.
Am I gonna need to run for my life?
Alright, we're going away from Earth and towards the sun this time.
Gotta walk with the sun in her eyes.
Oh boy. Did I play Moon, the horror game on the DS? I feel like I did, but I might have like only I either only touched it and I don't remember anything about it, or mayhap it did not stick. Because I remember that game, and I remember playing it. I just remember nothing about it. So I'm like, am I creating a false memory that I played it just because we had a copy at my place? I feel like I owned it. Because I played Dementium as well on the DS. Why didn't Moon get a port? Dementium got a port. Or at least Dementium 2 did. I forget if regular Dementium did. Yay, ads are over. Thank you for the follow, Ogden. I noticed an ad hill had already started, so I didn't want to say hey in the ad hill. Okay. I am both shocked and pleased that there was not a random moment where I needed to run for my life on the surface of the moon. I half expected something to come over one of them there hills. Okay. Chapter 6. There it is. Legacy. I listened to this one, didn't I? Let's make sure I did. Just in case.
I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to each
Maybe I missed this.
member of Prism.
He's a shut-in, doesn't like touching grass. Dude, Dementium was very silly, but it was fun. But so is Dementium 2. It's also very silly, but it's fun.
Once the ward is operational, our real work begins, and I look forward to it with great anticipation.
I don't think this was a good idea, William. Okay, here's the trouble. It's been just long enough. I know that the... Wait! I was like, I don't remember. I was smart and wrote it down. Uno momento. It was the prongs. I couldn't access the prongs. I couldn't access ecography. Okay, yeah, and imaging. I needed to access those two and the prongs. Okay.
Might as well be walking on the moon.
Okay. I gotta try to remember. It hasn't been that long. We'll leave the lift. Yeah, let's try to open prong 1. Which is not there. That's the lift. The vents should be on. Reception's off. Is this prong 1? This is prong 1. What are we doing in here? What is this? Prong control? Ooh, look at that old mouse. Roller mouse. Okay, wait. Wait. What am I doing with this? I'm zooming out. I zoomed out really far. The prong has been aligned. I did it. I'm gonna turn the prong door off. So it's a dead end anyway. Okay. Lordy. All right. We only open the doors we need. Now, I don't think prong 2's on this breaker, but I'm making no presumptions. Because it's been just long enough. No. And we could probably turn the archives off, but it's not that bad. Famous last words. Okay, we saved there, so at least the prong progress is safe. Okay, yeah, the ones in there will have prong 2 and echography. I wonder if I can have both on at the same time. No, this is the weird corner where he liked to hang out in last time. I hear him. Okay. Were there lifts in this area? Is there a separate lift? I don't remember there being an... No, there was! That was what took us to the servers. Duh. That's why it says lift servers. Duh. Okay. I'm gonna say let's do prong and then turn it off. That's a lot. And then we'll turn on door imaging too, and we'll go through there to get to echography. I don't know where he is. I thought I heard him in the distance, but... I forget precisely where prong 2 is. I'll be real. Was it this one over here? No, that was the servers. Was prong... Actually, was prong 2 this one? Oh, yeah, I see a light. I hear him. Hang on, I gotta put this back on. He was coming straight for me. Please walk where I can't hear you anymore. So last time I had to like zoom all the way out. What am I even lining up with? That's the trouble. Oh, okay. Proximity. I see it now. I see it now. I see it now. Whoop, 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 whoop. Six, 37, 30. Okay, so 37 seems to be the best I can get going this way. So let's go this way. Nope. Let's go this way. Okay. Haha. Okay. Do I want to turn this on or do I want to turn it on from a different breaker? It's off to our right now, but I'm not 100% sure. Uh-huh. Okay, I know I keep locking in and being like really quiet, but I like the idea of saving every time I get one of these things done. I'm also just gonna pop in here and make sure I didn't... Yeah, nope, there it is. Imaging one. I do want to hit it from here, I think. I don't know if it'll be better. Oh, deep breaths. Alright, I should be able to get into echography now. Gosh.
Raise your prongers.
He totally just like walked in here. Little jerk. I hear you stomping around. Okay, maybe he didn't. You know what I could do? Real quick. I don't know if this is a good idea. Do I have access? I do. Close that door. Shut it.
Gonna head to bed. Have a good night, Sigs.
Yeah, okay, he's over there. That's why he sounds so close, but I'm not taking any chance. We're gonna lock that door while I'm checking out echography. Echography? Ah, I've been waiting to listen to you.
This reality diverges from our expectations.
You don't say.
The moon. It requires us. And we require it. Another contraction.
No. No, 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 no. I don't like that word. Yay, the prongs are aligned. Let us continue.
Scan it.
Analyze.
It's complete.
What am I looking at? Immediate intervention required? Proceed to the ripening and an induction terminal immediately? Sorry, I'm just gonna I should... Do I need batteries? Not really. I'm okay. Okay, I guess we'll close echography. And what exactly does that mean? Wait, did this just open? The path. I was wondering what the path was. It's also a really great little game that people should play if they like weird versions of... I guess we'll just leave that door off then. If they like different takes on Little Red Riding Hood. It is so dark. You think I'm not gonna poke my head down here? What? I really expected a dead end. Okay, that one's a dead end. What are the side paths for? I see. Well, now I'm all like, but what's down that other hallway? Is it a dead end? Or does it... Oh, maybe it just loops up here. Yeah? Okay, maybe it just loops up here. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Just blowing it all through the ducts, huh? No, you probably what it was the first person who tried to exit the moon probably set off the security protocols. Man, hang on. Man. Oh boy.
Keep pushing forward.
Oh boy, that's we got the purple vision. It's a bit violet in here. We already had the blue vision. Yes, yes. I don't know, guys. All right, fine. I choose yes. The canal is ready. Ah! Shuka shuka. Big ol' shuka shuka. I'm gonna assume if it keeps shuka shuking, I'm going the right way. Do I need to go the side path now, or do I go back this way? Oh, we're still shaking. Because it looked like that breaker was off. That's why I was like, huh? No, it's all open. Because of course it is. That's closed. Don't mind me. I kind of want to know what it says in the tasks. Final stage, revenue induction terminal. The canal needs me. I was like, is he finally gonna come out? Oh.
I could press the play button if you want. You want to watch a movie? You want to watch a movie? We can watch a movie. You just want to watch your stories? Yeah. I can make it happen. You just gotta let me go, buddy. I'm sure we got a box of old VHS around here somewhere.
Okay, I tried to do many things to turn it on, but nothing worked. Was that Yeah, I know. Good thing I saved right there. I was like looking like, can I hit the button? Can I hit the button? Well, it looked like I could move the screen cursor, but I couldn't. That's what I was trying to do. I was like, please, let me press a play. Let's try it again. All right, come on. He just wants to watch a movie. Okay, let's try this again. Because that's what I was like trying to do last time, but... I didn't actually get it spot on, but...
Oh, maybe he wants to watch the Hollyhock.
Oh, no. This is definitely an Orphan of Cost situation. I'm sorry, guy. I'm so sorry. I know, close enough. Which I appreciate. I do appreciate that. You ain't gotta get it spot on. Oh, buddy. Buddy. You shouldn't watch this. Oh, I'm sorry, guy. Poor baby can't read.
Is it gonna play again for you? Are you okay in there? I don't know. I don't know if this is healthy, my guy.
Okay. Well, the canal needs me, okay? A blow kiss, moi. Moi. I leave you to your movies. Okay. Man, I kind of forgot about this place. Somehow. It was like, it was there in the back of my mind, but I forgot about this stretch. Alright, here we go. Oh, I have no battery? How do I not have any battery? I definitely had battery. Aha. I was like, I know there's a battery thingy around here somewhere. There we go. Let's do that again. There we go. Oh boy. Here we go. Boy, howdy, is that dark? Oh, there we go. Thank you. Okay. Oh boy. Huh. I'm looking at the patterns, not just the... Well, now that I turn this off, I needs it again. I can't see nothing.
You've come so far. One final step.
It tries so hard.
Yo, guys, I don't think we're getting off the moon. Not to be Captain Obvious or anything, but...
Huh. ASN. Looking thing. Hey, buddy.
Together. We begin anew. Through me, you endure. Through you, I endure.
$19.99. Oh my god. Hi, Kayla. 2025. Internal distribution only. Lunar containment and recovery program. Report date December 5th, 2025. Cute. Oh god. Very flashy. Be careful. Object was to recover data associated with original Prism Canal expedition. Geological contractions within the site known as the canal. Operations continued until 1979. Lots of redactions here. In 1999, a Union Plaza resort employee, John Cooper, reported the discovery. Okay, so we had two different timelines happening. Software engineer sent to correct the automated security network. Contraction events align with patterns from the original Prism Canal expedition, escalating intensity. I felt like there was some weird disconnect there. I was like, what? Did I miss a note? Recover all Prism data, mission data related to the canal. Retrieve something of a regular value. Secondary objectives, indeterminate origin or unauthorized function. The LCRP lunar touchdown at 8:27, approximately 800 meters from the ward's airlock. Upon entry of the ward, the crew reported a dense concentration of particulate matter described as something or pollen, probably fungus. Substantial interference, complete telemetry loss. The final transmission contained one image. Said the Hollyhock. Oh, kinda. Rebirth. Very good. I don't know why did Automod catch that? Hang on, Ogden. I don't know why I caught that. Sorry, I gotta click out. Oh, maybe it thought it was like a age thing with the 15 plus. Maybe that's what that was. Well, out of like 15 plus, no, they caught the potential multiple timelines. Yeah, they're definitely. Also, by the way, y'all fucking did it. I mean, I had my like one really bad hang up last stream, but like totally worth the wait. Absolutely. Absolutely. This was definitely a long journey for these devs. It's totally worth it. I'm really happy with how it evolved and changed over time into what we got. Entities A and B are called Adam and Eve in the game files. That makes sense because the apple. That's because like when I was like, apple tree. The apple set everything in motion. I immediately was like, aha, makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, it was kind of hard for me to tell if that was supposed to be actually like an Adam and Eve thing, because I definitely got an Orphan of Kos thing, unknowable thing. There was baby, but baby did what came looking for mama. That was more what I got. But either one would work. Yeah, there was definitely like there was a disconnect happening. And also just the way that not just the disconnect of, hey, what's going on with it feels like there's something I'm missing between the two, like with the whole thing we went through for ASN and Cooper and all that, and was it Kay that was the security lady, head of security? There was that, but then there was also just, once the new antagonist was introduced, so to speak, there was never a return to the old antagonist. There was never like and now the robots are also here, which made me go, huh, there's no way that the robots just wouldn't exist here. What? Religious allegory to loss of innocent. Apples are obviously not native to the moon, and the female ate it without any frame of reference to know if she could or not. Honestly, I really liked it. I feel like they could have revealed a little bit more, and I wouldn't have been upset about it. But I definitely, the further I got into this, the more I was like, there is not going to be a clear resolution here. And if it sticks the landing, that's okay. And I feel like it stuck it pretty good. And it was cute that they used the game's release date as the, the final file. I feel like there was room to reveal a little more, but I do think that if they revealed too much, that it would cheapen the experience. And I don't always feel that way, because I do think that sometimes games go for a what just happened approach, but they do that for lazy reasons. It's because they don't even fucking know. So it's, I feel like this is one of those things where it felt better to leave things less clear, When I heard contraction, I got scared for a second. I was like, do not make us have fungus babies. But the contraction was referring to the lunar quakes. It's interesting that the hollyhocks are there. We're gonna lose the music, but I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna check something here before I read Ogden's theory here. I feel like I don't really know anything about hollyhock folklore. Like what would constitute a symbolic thing of the hollyhock. Victorian language of flowers. Hollyhocks spoke a language of their own, representing ambition, fertility, and abundance. Yeah, I feel like I could dig deep into why they picked hollyhocks specifically. Well, that's why the final message is jump to 2025 as another engineer will be sent again, get infected. Routine will continue indefinitely. It's a routine. It has become a routine. It's like running a program. I really like this game. I think I can safely say that I mean, don't hold me to this because I haven't finished the script yet, but I think this is going to share the top slot. I was like, oh, can I do it? Because it is a 2025 horror game, but did I start it in 2025? I did technically. So it gets to be part of my top 3, which will technically be a top 4.